There are some people in life who leave, but somehow they never really go away. They stop talking to us. They move on. They change cities, even fall in love with someone else. Yet their presence still lingers inside us, like a song that refuses to fade, no matter how much time passes or how hard we try. We just can't seem to forget them. We tell ourselves we've moved on, but one random song, one familiar place, one smell, and suddenly everything comes rushing back. Every laugh, every conversation, every what if we buried deep down. But why? Why is it so hard to forget the ones who left us? Maybe because they once made us feel seen. In a world where everyone is too busy to care, they paused for us. They understood our silence. They made us feel important. They made us laugh when we thought we'd forgotten how. And when someone gives you that kind of peace, that kind of belonging, they don't just stay in your memories, they settle in your soul. That's why even when they leave, it doesn't feel like they're gone. It feels like a part of us left with them. Sometimes it's not even about love, it's about connection. That rare feeling of being known without having to explain yourself. You can meet 100 people after them, but no one listens the same way. No one looks at you the same way. No one understands you the same way. You can delete their number, throw away the photos, block them everywhere. But how do you block the moments they gave you? How do you erase the way they made you feel alive? You can't. Because forgetting someone isn't about losing memory. It's about losing meaning. And deep down, we're all scared of that. The mind moves on faster than the heart. The mind says, they're gone, accepted. But the heart whispers, just once more. One more message, one more call, one more smile, one more moment like it used to be. But life doesn't give us that luxury. People move on, and we're left holding the pieces of a story that ended without our permission. And the hardest part, it's not the goodbye, it's waking up every day knowing they're still out there, just not with you. Forgetting someone isn't like deleting a file. It's more like learning to live with an empty space. You don't forget them. You just get used to their absence. You stop checking your phone every minute. You stop expecting their message. You stop looking for their face in every crowd. And slowly, quietly, you start to breathe again. But the air feels different. The world feels quieter. And you feel like someone who remembers what love used to sound like. One day, you'll hear their name, and your heart won't race anymore. You'll see their picture, and it won't hurt like before. You'll smile, not because you've forgotten them, but because you've finally accepted that some people are meant to stay in your memories, not in your life. They taught you something, they changed you, and that's enough. Some souls are just passing through. They're not meant to stay forever. Maybe we can't forget them because a part of us doesn't want to. We hold on to the memories because letting go feels like losing a part of ourselves. But one day, you'll realize remembering them doesn't mean you're stuck. It just means they mattered. It means you had something real, something that left a mark deep enough to remember. And that's not weakness. That's proof that you were capable of loving deeply, honestly, and fully. So don't fight your memories. Don't force yourself to forget. Instead, learn to live with them gently. Let them remind you that your heart once opened without fear, that you once cared without conditions. Love doesn't always end with forever. Sometimes it ends with a lesson. Sometimes it ends with growth. Sometimes It ends so you can meet yourself again. People leave, but what they awaken in us stays. Maybe that's why we can't forget them. Because their story ended, but their impact didn't. And maybe that's not a curse. Maybe it's a quiet kind of grace. To have loved someone so deeply that even time can't erase their echo. So if you're still holding onto someone you can't forget, remember this. You're not weak for remembering. You're not broken for missing them. You're just human. And every heart that has truly loved carries a few ghosts inside it. The goal was never to forget them. The goal is to remember yourself again, because the person who once made you feel alive may be gone, but you're still here. And one day you'll look back, not with pain, but with peace, because forgetting them was never the point. Learning to live again was.